personal. It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
Brandon Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with Freeway Rick Ross. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, man. What brings you out to Vegas for the fights tonight?
One of my fighters is fighting on the undercard. Kid Austin.
Oh yeah, Schofield, Floyd Schofield.
Yeah, Floyd Schofield. I helped him.
Okay.
I'm his dad's assistant manager.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
So I work with him and came out to support.
Okay. Good young talent, Floyd Schofield.
Yeah, I think that Floyd's going to be one of the greats. He got an opportunity to do some amazing things in the boxing world and outside of the ring as well. When you're that young and you're that smart and a good-looking kid, there's no limit to how far he can go.
What do you think about? What do you think makes him a potential future great, as you say? What attributes does he have? Do you feel makes him that?
Well, I ain't really no coach.
I got
boxing guy. My man Ant was saying he's one of the most talented athletes that he saw in boxing. And, to come from Anthony Peterson,
who's been around boxing forever,
Forever, and he saw Tank when Tank was 14, and he saw Devin and Austin Trout and Aiden Warren. All those guys came through the Headbangers Gym when he was there. So for him to say that about somebody, and he said the kid has the athletic ability, maybe even better than all of them.
That's something special,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Very special.
Okay. What do you think about the fight tonight between Tank and Ryan? Because it's a really interesting fight.
My personal opinion, I don't really have one, but my friends who know boxing, Rob Garcia, Anthony Peterson, both say they think Tank is going to win, and I always go with the experts.
Okay, I like that. I like that. The nice diplomatic answer,
I mean, that's what it is. Now, I would say this here, Ryan's really pushed this fight.
Been hungry for it.
Yeah. Ryan might know something that nobody else knew. He's really been hawking to get this fight. He gave up everything. Because I got a little relationships with the Golden Boy team because of Kid Austin is signed with Golden Boy. So I'll be getting a little inside scoops, and they gave up everything to get this fight. So maybe Ryan knew something that the rest of the world don't know yet.
Okay. Last question, I'll let you go, Ricky. But being in your position in boxing, what do you ultimately want out of boxing? As far as
I want to see the boxers get rich.
Make them wealthy.
Yeah, I want to see the boxers get wealthy, and not just in the ring. I want them to be able to take their purse and 5 or 6 times it outside of the ring.
Put the money in the right places and invest it.
Put the money in the right places, invest it, spend it wisely, and just become more successful. Because when they become more successful, it helps the business. It helps the boxing.
Yeah.
When you have guys who don't have anywhere to live and can't feed themselves, and it's bad for the business.
Yeah, and it makes the sport look bad, right? It makes boxing look like a second-class sport when it's not. It's actually really the best sport.
Yeah,
because
it really hurts you. I really like it because it's really the only sport that somebody like me with no money can get in the business. All I got to do is get Anthony Peterson and say, "You're my manager."
Yeah.
And now I got a franchise. You can't do that in football. You can't do it in basketball, baseball. Boxing is the only sport, so it's really a sport that everybody should want to keep around because poor people can still get in, and do something in it.
It's the one sport where in any endeavor, whether it's like reporting or manager or fighter, if you have it in your heart to dedicate yourself, it doesn't matter where you come from or what economic background you have, you could make something of yourself in boxing.
Absolutely, and that's what I like about it. And I'm gonna change all the things I don't like about it.
What's the number one thing you don't like about it?
The top guys not fighting each other. We have these different fractions, and I think the sanctioning bodies should do more of forcing these guys to fight for those belts. Otherwise it makes the belts look like they're not really worth anything.
And then what's the point?
Anthony, 39-1-1, and he never had a shot at a title. Come on, wow, what is that? He should be able to walk to the sanctioning bodies, knock on their door, and say, "Hey, I need a shot at one of these guys. Which one you want to whoop me, or which one you let me whoop?" But it's just not done like that, and I think that's bad for the sport. So what we're doing is we creating our own title.
Oh, yeah?
Anthony's finna go for the most active fighter in boxing.
How many fights? Yeah, 'cause I seen that on BoxRec. He had like 4 fights scheduled, which I never really seen on BoxRec before. How many fights he's trying to have this year, Anthony Peterson?
Before this year's over, he may have 8 fights.
8, okay. He's trying to be like Mike Tyson back when he was a prospect. Remember Mike Tyson, he's fought like 15 times a year, you know?
That's why he went and got his own promoter's license, so he's going to be doing his own fights, and nobody can put him off the card, and it's just going to be different.
Okay. All right, Rick, well...
so look for that.
I will.
The most active fighter in boxing.
Most active fighter in boxing. Okay, yeah, well... Any final message you want to give to the boxing world, Freeway?
Hey, if you're out there, you're a fighter, and you need somebody that's going to help you get rich, you already know who he is. Hey, that stuff they said on Snowfall, that shit wasn't true.
There you go. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.